Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Redwolves, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Arkansas State's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rayner. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. They're working that left side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Red Wolves look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide out in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break up.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Arkansas State.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down. Obviously, you just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Commodores' offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Makes his connection. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Fighting off the defender. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10.
First down, Commodores.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Skinner.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Vandy. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Cross. They knock him down right there.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Now they're going to throw it. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Red Wolves looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Red Wolves have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his finger.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Arkansas State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
First and goal, Vanderbilt.
He'll set up to throw. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Now on second down. They feed him again. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Working that left side now. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Bryant. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's cross. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the 1st down here on 4th. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. Coming after it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. All kinds of running room. The 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. To the air, it's Pavia. And the ball is picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Red Wolves are threatening in the red zone. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, Commodores.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Pavia. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that side.
Off he goes! And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drive together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble, big-time costly mistake.
On the move, it's Alexander. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes his man miss. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. Nice move there. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Commodores. Ready to try the point after.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. San Jose State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Spartans that fired on all cylinders. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Might as well give it to him again. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Got it! Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down?
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to find his man on first down. Completes it in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Caught over the middle, it's Alexander. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking for room, it's Wallace. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Red Wolves take possession first here in overtime. He's looking to throw it. Going for 6. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
21.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Easy. Catch in the middle. It's Stowers. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here on second and short. Give to the running back. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Commodores.
They'll go right back to it. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
Brought down at the 8-yard line.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's up and good, although the result is bad. I didn't check. What was the spread on this game? Now first down here in the second overtime. They go to the draw. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
We're just going to want to see this guy make faster decisions as this game goes on. He had all day to throw that, guys. I mean, he could have worked through 7 or 8 different progressions on that play and still never decided to get rid of it until it was too late and finally got hit.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime.
Number 88 on the field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got him downfield. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David. And that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.